Now, the Fujifilm X-H2S has been around for about 6 months. While it is still an amazing camera, DaVinci Resolve have yet to add the F-Log2 profile to its software. But Dehancer has. Now, if you're interested in purchasing Dehancer, I'll leave my code James10 below where you can save 10% at checkout. Now, today I'll show you how I created this look by using Dehancer as my starting point. Okay guys, so now we're in Dehancer, and the first thing I'm going to do is drop Dehancer onto our last node. And then I'm going to convert our F-Log2 into Rec 709 by choosing our camera, or choosing our source, choosing our Fujifilm as our vendor, choose our X-H2S as the camera, and then I'm going to go ahead and choose F-Log2 as the format. And this is how our image look after we convert it. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going down to our film section, and I'm going to choose the Cine 800 Steel. Yep, the Cine Steel 800T, that's what it is. And then I'm going to go down to our film print, and I'm going to use the Kodak 2383 film print. And there's one more thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to hit analog range limiter, so that way it gives us a little bit more breathing room. So I'm going to go over to our contrast node to fix our exposure a bit. I'm just going to lift our shadows, and then I'm going to lift our mid-tones just a bit. And actually, let me go back to turn off our film grain, so that way I have a cleaner image. Yeah, so then, like I said, I'm just going to lift that up a bit to maybe about right there. And then I'm going to bring our highlights down just a little bit, bring our mid-tones up just a bit more. This is a dance we're going to end up doing anyway. Next, I'm about to actually increase our saturation. And I'm going to go all the way up to about 80. And then I'm going to actually, so like I said, this is like a little dance you have to do pretty much. And I like that right there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is actually just increase our contrast just a bit, like right there. Not too much, about right there. And I like how that looked. And then I'm going to go over to our look node, and I'm actually change our look just a little bit. I'm gonna add in I'm gonna add in blue twice by hitting 9. I'm gonna add in a little bit of green. Then I'm adding in some red, and you'll be able to see the numbers below. And I'm gonna add in blue one more time, and I like that look right there. Then next, I'm gonna go over to our sharpening node. Or actually, I'm gonna go over to our noise reduction node first, so I can clean this up a bit. And then I'm gonna hit 2 for frames. Then I'm gonna hit better. And then I'm gonna take our threshold up to about 7.7. Then I'm gonna take our spatial threshold to 6.9. And then I'm gonna go down to our sharpening node. And then I'm gonna actually add sharpening by decreasing it to 47. And honestly, I like that look right there. Our skin tones are almost on point. They are a little bit cooler, but that's fine because the overall day is overcast. And honestly, they really don't look too off anyway, especially for the day it is and the weather and everything. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go back in. I'm gonna actually reapply our film grain, but then I'm gonna actually bring down our film grain to nothing. So that way I could just add a little bit in on my own. And I'm gonna do about 5.5 for all of them. And honestly, I like this a lot. I like this look a lot. It was pretty easy. And since Resolve haven't updated their software for Fujifilm X-H2S yet, I'm really happy that Dehancer did, because now we can convert it in the proper way. When we want to create a film look, and we don't want to use Resolve film emulations to do it, because like I said, they're not supporting F-Log2 yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reset this to go over it. First thing we did as Dehancer, because we converted it that way. And then we chose our film look, which is the Cine Steel 800T, and then our film print was a Kodak 2383. And then we actually did our contrast, which I pretty much used this node to fix our exposure. Then I added our saturation, and then I did our look node because I actually wanted to change the colors a bit. actually breathe a little bit more life into this scene with color from this music video. And then actually just fix the image a little bit by using noise reduction to take some of that grain away, clean it up a bit. You can kind of see right here. Actually, you can see it a lot right here in the sweater. And then I added the sharpening note so I could bring some of that detail back a little bit. And as you could tell, then our last step was to go back in and actually add grain. So if I do this, that's how it looks without the grain. Actually, what that did actually disabled everything. That's actually funny it did that. But you pretty much get the gist. Now this is our final look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now, I believe that Dehancer is a powerful tool, especially when you're trying to create that nostalgic filmic look. Now, I myself will be using Dehancer in future projects like music videos or short films. Nowadays, I see a lot of filmmakers that want the most optically perfect lens, but at the same time, they're trying to create that filmic look. And with Dehancer in your arsenal, I believe you can achieve that very easily.